Hi. Now we have this other student. He is Jimmy Arvery Delgado, and we are going to have a session right now. So I'm sending him a message, and so he can join this session.
Sí escuché tu mensaje de 20 de mayo. Ahora, pues eso es pues cierto. Y si quieres ir al tour, podemos ir, porque yo no tengo ningún problema pagando el tour. Y tampoco no he ido a ese lugar tampoco, entonces es algo que podría hacer. Ahora, si quieres hacer otra cosa, no quiero, si el tour te cuesta mucho, entonces pues tendríamos que ver qué tendríamos que hacer allá.
Oye, ¿no me podrías hacer un favor? ¿No le podrías decir de pronto o comentar a algunos amigos de allá de la base? De pronto ellos tienen más conocimiento de eso. Quizás si pudiéramos ir como en grupo y de alguna forma pues bajar los costos, pues estaría pues muchísimo mejor. Okay, I'm still waiting. Actually, we just spoke, and we will be having the session from 8:30, like 8:30 to 8:45. So once we have our session with another student. His name is what is his name? Let me see. I think his name is Leonardo. Yep. So he will be joined after Jimmy.
Hablar con ellos porque dos de las personas que están en mi oficina se están yendo y bueno, tendría que preguntar a mis amigos en mi oficina y otras oficinas del trabajo. Entonces, eso tendría que ser mañana ya.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, teacher. Hello, good
How are
afternoon.
you?
Good night. Good night.
How was
Hello.
your day? Yeah, can
Fine,
you hear
fine,
me?
fine, teacher. In the house, no more.
Okay. Okay, Jimmy. So actually, for this session, we have a topic, which is can graffiti be ever considered an art? What do you think about that?
About the art, about the
About
art
graffiti?
topic.
Can
Oh,
Yeah.
graffiti. Okay. Um, some special graffiti or in general graffiti.
Yeah, so the question is actually, can graffiti be ever considered an art? Do you think so?
Okay. Yes, I think that the graffiti is some as art and I think that is a activity of preference of some people.
Okay, so do you feel like why do you think graffiti is an art?
Why? Do you
Why?
question is why? Why? Well, first because need that the people has a aesthetic for write and for draws in the walls on the walls. And second, because the ideas that the people write in these walls um, is ideas of intelligent ideas, interesting ideas, important ideas. Or sometimes the people write about, for example, of the revolution of the when. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. I think it, teacher. I think this.
Okay, so for example, we have or which community do you think like uses the most the graffiti?
Communities, graffiti. Um, especially who especially write graffiti on the walls.
Yes.
Mm, I think that the young people.
We're gonna be eating soon. Okay. I have a sensation right now. I have sensation right now, so I will be finished by 9. So yeah, I would love to, but I'm busy. Thank you. Sorry, sorry about that. Bye. It's time to
Uh,
eat. Bye bye. Yeah. So yeah, you were telling me about the community. Which community do you think uses the most the graffiti?
the most graffiti. I think that I have cultures that do it, that does it. Mm, for example, the people young and the some I think that I remember it. Uh, mm, the community that when the community have other ideas against to the government, so they express your revolution, your ideas on the walls, and in some countries they think that that the is a way of communication, it's a way of expression.
Yeah, so actually graffiti is not just about, do you think it's not just about the art, the colors, or maybe the shapes, but the message that is behind of the graffiti?
Um, the most important or the messages or the shapes or the draws. I think that the join of the all aspects uh, from the graffiti. I think that is the message, is the essence of the graffiti.
Yeah. Okay. Do you actually think, like, for example, graffitis makes just like public areas to look better? Do you think like is something that you will approve, or is something that you think like can be just annoying? For example, when some private property is just somehow vandalized by this graffiti. What do you think about it? Would you approve the use of graffiti just freely?
I think that I consider that some maybe it's possible that the people write graffitis that maybe they are offense with some population, for example, for the when the children, because they don't understand the message, and or when the people rise against of the other people. I think that the graffiti is maybe often is bad attitude, but in other situations the graffiti is a way of expression. It depends of the people that write uh, as in all. There is good, and there is good some in some message, or also there are bad message. But I consider that it's an art. I think it.
Okay. Yeah. So have you ever done a graffiti, and do you know the culture behind of the graffiti too?
Seen, watch, if I have seen some graffiti, of if I write on some graffiti. right? Or draw or simple. What is the question?
Yeah, on a graffiti yourself, like create a graffiti, like out of a word or something.
Excuse me, don't understand. I don't understand.
Like if you have ever
Uh-huh.
done your own graffiti, done is the verb to do, like
Don't. Where to
yeah.
do? Okay, don't. I am a teacher. I am a teacher and I'm in the school with my students of the 10th level, 10th grade. Uh, we did a graffiti about the freedom on the wall for the other students read and understand the message, and they draw an eagle. They draw some shapes, some animals that represents the freedom and the liberty. But my students, I was leading this activity with them.
Okay, but what's different? Like maybe it was something like just focus in giving a good message. For example, I think maybe it was about taking care of the nature. What was it about?
About the good messages,
The message that you
right?
did.
The message. I remember that. Um, I believe that was the expert. I don't remember it, but it speaks about the freedom. They said express your ideas. Something. I remember. Algo así creo que era. Hello, I lost the connection. Does it connect? Oh, hello. I lost my connection. Lost my connection.
Sorry, I don't know if it was mine actually. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we were speaking about the graffitis that you did with your students. What were they about? Jimmy?
Okay, teacher, excuse me. I believe that the connection was losing, but in this moment, I am here. You repeat, please. Excuse me. I don't understand very good.
Okay, so what were the message that you wrote with your students about?
Mm, the messages.
Yeah,
The message. What is
the
the good
the
part? The
graffitis.
message.
Yeah.
Graphic message. Um, they they find the ideas in Google Internet, and they write some about the freedom. They did it. Now I remember. Mm, remember. I believe that of the liberty is about. I remember. Mm,
Was it there in the school or was it like outside of the school?
into the school, into
Oh.
on the wall of the yard.
Okay, and finally, um, what do you think? What would you do in order to for the graffiti just to keep being an art and not to be a vandalist? Like there are some people that actually just write message on some houses, or they just paint the house. Can you imagine yourself just having your house fresh painted, and then somebody the next day you realize that somebody just wrote something there? So what do you think we can do in order to just how to say, prevent that to happen?
Mm, prevent and that how we do to prevent that the this activity will be some bad activity or some vandalist activity. Do you said yes?
Yeah.
Mm, I think that the society must promote the good behaviors in the youngs, but and if they want, they express your ideas, but they must do with good behaviors, with good words, with adequate message that build the society and not destroy the society.
Yeah, that's pretty good idea. And also, do you think like, for example, opening like a special places for people who does graffitis would be a good idea in order to just prevent that, prevent vandalism and everything?
Mm, I think I consider that we mm, a ver, wait a moment. I think that we shouldn't judge the people only because they do some activity or other activity. We should appreciate the good of the people, the talents, the abilities, the skills, the good, and we shouldn't judge in bad situation because everyone have good and bad attitudes.
Yeah, so it's better to see the good side of the graffiti, right? To appreciate the art and the talent of the people, right? That's what you
Yes,
mean. Okay,
this
sounds pretty good.
this is my dog.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for participating in this session. I think you did an awesome job. And also, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any question, please write down on Skype. I will be attentive. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Well, in this case, night.
Okay, thank you. And when I can have other encounter, other meeting with you. When can I when can I do have other encounter with you? Um,
Well, yeah, actually, they used to be like on the weekend. And sorry about today. I know that our content was going to be in the morning, but something just show up, so I couldn't. And sorry about that. But it used to be in on weekends. Could be Saturday on Sunday, and it will be there in the document online. Okay.
I understand. I understand. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. No,
And when
thank
do you
you.
live? Excuse me. When do you live? Where do you live? Excuse me.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm from Colombia. I used to live in Saravena, Arauca, but then right now I'm living in Oklahoma City in the United States, and it's been a pretty rich opportunity for me. And I think like there is no better way to improve your English than just to come to a English speaking country. So yeah, so. I think it's something good to be here right now. I really enjoy it.
I understand. Understand. Excellent. You seems to me a excellent pronunciation, excellent people. I want to speak as you, like you. And
Yeah, you can do it.
our last question, excuse me,
Yep.
a last question. In your family, do you speak English only, or you speak Spanish or big? My question is because the child that I speak with you, any do moment, I speak with you, and you answer his in English.
Yeah, well, actually, I just live with a family of native people. They are American, so all of them, they all speak English. So I'm forced to speak English every day with them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Are you married? Are you married? Single?
I'm single. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting, very interesting. Thank you, tutor. Very kind you. Very
Okay.
polite.
Thank you, Jimmy. Okay, have a wonderful night.
Thank you. See you soon.
Okay, see you. Hi, Leonardo. Leonardo.
Yes, I'm. Hello, teacher. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm still with a flu, but I'm better. I'm better.
Oh, so you feel sick still, or are you just getting better right now?
Both of them. I feel good, but I feel better, but I'm still some how do you say symptoms?
Yeah,
I
symptoms.
feel better. Yes, I feel better, but I have some symptoms.
Okay. Okay, I hope it doesn't change everything in our session. And are you ready? Can you
Yes,
hear
I'm
me,
ready.
Leonardo? Okay. Okay, sounds
Yes,
pretty good.
teacher.
Okay, so as you know, the question for this session is going to be, can graffiti be considered an art? What do you think about it?
Yes, I do think it must be an art because it's a way in which those guys, those girls express what they are feeling with and beautiful drawings on the walls. So I think that a weight of art.
Okay, so what do you think is the difference between graffiti and other kind of arts? For example, like oil painting or yeah, like indoor how to say art. What do you think is the difference between graffiti and oil painting, for example?
Oh wait, graffiti is a brave way to express what just to transmit what the artist is feeling. It's it's like a brave way to transmit what they are feeling, and in the other hand, I think that the artist is educated to paint, is educated maybe those people goes to university and they have another view of of art, but both of them are are a good way to express what they are feeling, and are art is art, both of them.
Okay, so do you think like which community do you think graffiti is focused on? For example, do you think like the people who actually do the graffitis are has some characteristics in common?
Yes, because uh, they they are, as I say, they express their emotions, or they want to transmit what other artists don't say in their pictures, because they paint about realities, about society, and about the problems in their communities. So that's the thing that they have in common,
Yeah,
right?
so actually it is more like open to the public, right? Like it's
Yes,
something like a message, like showing an idea or a lifestyle, you know. Um,
yes.
do you think like people who does the graffitis has maybe some issues, maybe economic issues, or what do you think is the life of these people who actually do the graffitis?
Okay. Well, actually, I think that is gracias. I think that graffiters uh, have that way of life. I mean, it is a lifestyle. So it doesn't matter if they have money. It doesn't matter if they don't have money, because the only thing that they want is to express and to show to the community what they are feeling, or what is the problem in the community through that way of art.
Okay, so for example, do you think some people can make a living by doing graffitis?
Uh, well, even when it's free, yes, maybe, because when they do graffitis by their own, they do it. They do, yes, they do it because they feel that they have to do it. But I also think that they can't paint as a work, because maybe they cannot earn money as a famous artist, but they have the talent to paint, so they can be hired to paint a scholar wall, or maybe just a wall in anywhere.
Yeah, so actually those people can actually make commercial painting, right?
Yes, yes.
Hmm. Okay, have you ever done a graffiti before, or have you, or do you know a person or a person from your family that is into this culture of the graffiti?
Actually, no. I don't know anybody who makes graffitis, and I've never painted anything
Mhm.
in a wall.
Okay, what do you think? Like, some people, why would some people dislike the graffitis? Do you think some people can get annoyed by graffitis?
Yes, some people, many people can see graffitis in a bad way, um, because maybe they work for that expression in Spanish, love for art. So they look like like homeless, and they do some things that they express through graffitis. They express brave things, as they express problems that society doesn't want to see, and it can be annoyed. That's the reason the graffiti can be annoying to many people.
Do you think it's like the only reason? Or for example, do you think like vandalism could be another reason?
Yes, but well, that's that would be another reason. But uh, I mean, there are bad people anywhere, so we cannot think that bad people is only the is only are only graffiters, because there are also rich people, famous artists that abuse from other people, that and I think that there are bad people everywhere. So I don't think that vandalism be the reason of that.
Okay, and the final question, what do you think are the best, like the characteristics of a pretty good graffiti?
Well, the main one is to have to prepare the wall, because uh, they have to make a white, maybe to have a beautiful wall to paint what the picture that they want to paint. And the other one is to have powerful colors. They like colors that people want to see. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is just that, or do you think, like, for example, if even so the graffitis has like a beautiful picture or beautiful color, don't you think like the message is important too?
Yes, of course. But yes, those are the main aspects that graffitists have in mind before painting. The message, a good wall, and good powerful colors.
Okay. Okay. Sounds pretty good. I think we have reached the end of this session. So you did an awesome job at having this conversation, and I really want to just invite you to keep subscribing. And also, sorry for making you wait until this time. I know that we should have our session in the morning, but something show up, so sorry about that.
Okay, teacher. Don't have problem.
Okay, hope you get better from your flu.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.